What's up guys, welcome back to another video. Hope you're all doing well today. We're back on some MX Simulator and in good old Lynn's fashion we're doing a bit of Enduro. So this is the 2022 Gotland Grand Nationals and as you can see up in the top right it's a bloody long track. I have no idea what sort of times we're going to be rocking with here. However, I fancy just doing like a raw video rather than going through and cutting it all through. So you might get a video that's 20 minutes long, you might get a video that's an hour long. It depends how down horrendous I get here. Now, this is made by Matthias Lidman, and I honestly do believe he's one of, if not the top Enduro creating guy on the scene at the moment. And I always enjoy a track by him. And two reasons that I'm doing this. One is, of course, it's snowy, and it being December and almost Christmas time, trying to get into a little bit of the Christmas spirit. I was even debating waiting to release this and wait until Christmas Day, but I don't think so. I think I'll just upload it whenever I've got it and we can do something a little bit more Christmassy at the time. Should be a-okay. And the second reason that I'm doing this is there were some sections of track. He posted a lot of screenshots when he on the release page of this, and some bits of track, they looked really challenging. And I do love a challenge on this game. I mean, I'm crashing on the easy bits like this already, so it should be fairly difficult when they get there. And check out the kits up. Got some shift gear on. I've got a old Bud Racing Husky, which was made by some of the old MX bikes boys. And the reason I'm wearing this actually is I done that elimination race not too long ago, and I just kind of got the urge to go back and watch some of the other ones that I'd taken part in, and I remember using this gear on one of the Supercross ones and really liked it. So we're getting it out again. We're going to give it a go and see how it goes. Now, I don't know what to expect from this. I just think there's loads of rock gardens and then some deep rutted straights. That's not very good. Oh, hopefully it's not going to be too much of that. I hate being down bad on this game with the front end tuck in or getting legs off and stuff like that. So I'm going to try my very best to keep her up on two wheels. No promises at all, but I'm not going to be going for like an absolute burning lap time. I just want to get round. I think that's part of the reason that I love Enduro so much. There's never really a rush as such. It's very rare that you have actual races that rely on your speed in Enduro. It's all about consistency, keeping her up on two wheels and picking your way through. I'm trying to look far enough ahead so I know where I need to end up. I think that's one of the big things. I can jump over those logs. There we go. Up and over. Down the other side. Now I feel like I've done a Gotland National before. Come on, Kerr. What am I doing? I feel like I've definitely done a Gotland Grand National before. However, an older one. So let's get going. So I kind of know what to expect. And Matthias kind of has he has his certain way of building things that you know what to expect, especially when it comes to the ruts in the corners where they cross over each other. Always, or nearly every corner that he does, he'll have a rut going outside to inside, and then another one going inside to outside. So it's nice having a little bit of line choice. There's not just one thing that's super dominant and overpowering. And I won't lie, I've been kind of enjoying my sim recently, especially off the back of that last Elim. The video that I'd done before that, where I was covering the Redbud track that didn't get used for Nations, was I felt down her. I should have gone on the right hand side here, shouldn't I? That's probably much faster. I felt awful. I felt like I couldn't go round corners in a straight line, and then like a week afterwards I go do an elimination race and somehow pull it out of the bag. And I feel like on sim I have this habit when I'm riding around by myself, I don't really do very well, but then as soon as I get into any sort of competition, I feel like the old muscle memory kicks back in and I can go at a somewhat decent speed. Maybe I just need to do more races. I'm not going to do what I done last year, where I was like, oh, okay, this year I'm going to go do all of the RF races and so on and so forth, because I probably have never had a worse time playing this game. I was getting so fed up, and I don't know if it's... I think most of it is to do with me not having much race experience on this game in recent years, but there was something about the way that other people were racing and just the lack of room being given and respect on the track, which I think is a lot more prominent in bikes. I think you do get given a little bit more space to work with. The reason it's more frustrating on sim when it happens is as soon as you touch someone's back wheel, you're dead essentially for 10 seconds or so. So it can be so much more frustrating trying to race on that game. But one thing that I'm not going to commit to, because I tend to say a lot of things I end up not actually doing, is I'd like to do a handful of Supercross races to see if I can even make it into the night show. I don't know if anyone remembers earlier in the year when I was kind of like seeing what my lap times were in comparison to the RF qualifying laps of some of the Soupy tracks. I'd like to do something similar to that, but then on the rounds that well, some rounds I actually want to compete in themselves on the night. It all depends on what my schedule's like, what I'm doing at that time, because you might find that I might be back to normal employment by the time all the Supercross is underway. But we shall see. We shall see. We'll play it by ear. And I know that some of the guys do quite enjoy watching the sim races, and I appreciate every single one of you that watches all of my videos. Let's get up and over that. Now, please be warned, I am recording this video literally a good 5 days ahead of before it going live, just because I'm trying to get ahead of the game a little bit whilst I go away for a week or so, and just in the Christmas period in general, it'll be nice to have a little bit of time off myself. However, let's turn around, get going, go up and over. So what I was going to say, oh shit, hang on, is this the right way? 100% before I go. I just saw another log back there. Yeah, no, that's correct. That's all fine. Just want to double check. Don't want to go the wrong way, like a quarter of the way through and then be all over the place. Shit, I've just lost my point. That's incredibly embarrassing. Oh no, so yeah, I'm recording this 5 days ahead of time. So you might see me in a few videos every now and then asking for you boys to drop a little sub, you know, a cheeky little plug halfway through the video, and see if we can get to 40k by the end of the year. So if you ever do see me say that, and we've already hit 42k, I do apologise, but you boys got to get ahead of the game. Got to do it all in advance. Come on, let me turn around. Jesus Christ. You can see on my controller overlay, it's like I'm turning, it won't let me because my front end's trapped. Over that, and over that. Oh god. Now I did, not that long ago, Matthias holds some other like enduro races every now and then. And there was one which was like, what's the best way of describing it? It's almost, I don't know if cross country is the right way of wording it. It's more like scramble type stuff. It was just like an open field and you just have to go as fast as possible from corner to corner. And I'd done qualifying for that because there's a qualifying version and then a full-on race version. And I think I qualified okay. I didn't look at it on the final day, but when I'd left it, I think I was in like 6th place or so. So I'm fairly happy with that. And then found out that the time that it's on was exactly the same time as the Ace Moto GP series in MX Bikes. And I have a tendency to live stream those, so I ended up doing that instead, which is a shame because I would love to get a good amount of people on tracks like this and actually get to race with them. It's been so long. I think I've only ever done, I want to say like 2 maximum proper enduro race on this game, and that was way back in probably about 2017-ish, 2018-ish time, so very, very, very long time ago. So if there are any more enduro series coming up, I might have to prioritise it, only because I know that you don't get given the opportunity too often, and I can always miss bikes for a week. I'm sure I'll be okay. I'm sure I'll survive. I'm sure people won't suddenly leave me just because I haven't streamed something for 1 week. But over that and over that, and it still blows my mind how fast such as some people are at this game still. I mean, I thought I had an absolutely burning qualifying time. I think I was still something like 4 seconds off of the guy in the lead. There we go. But to be fair, that guy that was in the lead has been playing the game since I stopped playing it. So never really rested, grinding away. Got to respect the hustle, respect the grindage. Over out to the right, just kind of tiptoe my way through. I don't want to get too carried away and like knife the front end and get her legs off. There we go. I think this all looks very, very pretty. Done a very good job. I can't imagine how tedious it is adding these rocks in, because they're not actually like objects that you think they normally would be. He's just gone in and he's raised the terrain manually. So just on the height map there's a bump, and then he's gone in and kind of put a rock decal over the top to make it look like a rock. And I think that is a very good way of doing it, because it makes them much more rideable. I know when you start putting objects in, they don't have the best collisions. Oh god. Unlike that collision to the bloody ground, Jesus. Yeah, they've not got the greatest collisions, so when you do hit them, a lot of the time it just ends up being down to chance on whichever way you end up going. It's very, very, very difficult. Alright, get through here. Up and over the log. That's a good little view over the rest of the map from up here. Try and get this inside line. God forbid I hit a braking bump and don't get kicked out sideways. Just a skill issue. Go up and around here. We'll try and sneak our way up and around the rocks. I reckon you can probably hug the inside if you go up and over them, but I do not want to risk having another crash. I feel like I'm just in my zone right now. I'm flowing around nicely, cutting back and forth over all of these ruts. Not like that. That wasn't intentional. Oh, God. Oh, God, not a rock garden. Where are we going here? Rip. Send it. Oh, almost got our legs off there. I'm letting the orange flags guide me. Well, to be fair, I'm not choosing my line whatsoever. The bike's just going wherever it wants to. Right, let's lean forwards. Get the weight forwards. There we go. Round to the right. Oh, there's going to be a crash here. I can feel it. I can feel it. Yeah. Oh, God damn it. Look how deep this is. This is ridiculous. Oh, am I going to get like a double legs off? Oh, thank God. Oh, hump it out. Hump it. Go, 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 go. Power. Power. Oh. And safe. Right, we're good. I told you. So, like, the preview pictures on this were very, very enticing, which is something that I don't think people pay enough attention to. I see a lot of tracks get released where the screenshots are a little bit half-arse, and it makes you just kind of not want to download it and play it. You just kind of skip along to the next one. And appearances are a major thing, because we judge a book by its cover around here. I ain't got time to be downloading every single track that gets released and trying it out. We want the ones that look sexy. We hope that they'll feel just as sexy as well. I think I don't know if this is a cheater line or what, but it's obviously been built for a reason. There's a few rough bits around there to kind of deter you from rallying around. Split section, I'm guessing. Please don't crash. Thank you. Yeah, split section here. So I guess you go middle, left, or right and see which one ends up being the fastest. Now, I'm not doing 3 laps, so we're not going to find out what's the fastest. We're going to stick to that left and that's it. And I feel like that is something I do quite often. I feel like it stems from, I don't know where I heard it or how long ago, how long ago I heard it either, but if you take a maze, for example, I remember always hearing that if you hug the left-hand side everywhere, eventually you will find the end, because eventually you'll touch every single like wall of the maze if you just keep hugging the left, and it's much easier than kind of changing your direction all the time and guessing and getting lost. Of course, it works exactly the same way if you was just to hug the right-hand side the entire way. As long as you just keep going one direction, you'll eventually just loop all the way around. So either way works, but yeah, I've always hugged the left. Not sure what it is. Maybe if anyone knows the psychology behind that, let me know. But, oh God, look at this. This is ridiculous. Oh, over. Here we go. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Ah, you bastard. If that one rock right on my front wheel here wasn't there, I reckon I could get away with riding over that. God damn it. Now I've lost all my speed, it's going to be hard to get going again. Just spin around, get it in a straight line. And go. Just keep on some throttle the whole time rather than blipping it. Up and over. There we go. That wasn't too bad, just one crash. That looked a lot more deadly when I was staring at it in the face rather than actually going through it. You can double around the corner, kind of jump over the log, and again. Oh God, how deep does this go? How deep does she go? Oh, there's a bloody rock halfway down. Hiding in the water, just hiding away from me. Round, cross over the ruts again. Rep. Oh, oh God. Oh, you bastard. I could have had a good run to get up this. I'm going to have to let off the throttle here and then up and over again. Cheeky little tap of the back brake, get the bike in line. Come on, straighten up. There we go. Straighten up, little soldier. Stiffen up that upper lip. What you crying about? You got me. Go. Oh, we're moving now. We are schmoving, we're flowing, we're doubling. We're not. The infamous Lidman ruts. Look at this, it's so right out. It's a shame that on this game you've got to... Oh, the rhymes. Shame on this game. You've got to make the ruts like so wide just so the game doesn't shit itself, essentially, and you can actually ride in them. But I'd love for us to have really narrow ruts where we've got to be very, very precise on where we place the wheels. I mean, I crash a fair amount as it is with these wide ones, but I like making the game as hard as possible for myself. And over, let's go to the inside, miss all the braking bumps out. And we're jumping up here, I'm guessing? Yes, round to the left. Be a low line over here. Low line. Miss the rock. Wayne the rock. Johnson. Oh! Skirt! I feel like there's been a lot of brown trouser moments around here that I've somehow managed to save. Oh, this is difficult. Bloody hell, we don't just got a rock garden, it's going up the hill. Well, there's 100% going to be a backflip incoming in my near future. Go on, get around it. There we go. Double down. Or triple down. Jesus. And it's good. Middle rut. Over this rock that's not a rock. And into the rut again. Screw. Oh, okay. I can go in a straight line. Great. Didn't you ask me to do anything else? If you want me to turn, that's it. It's game over. I feel like I either turn too much or not enough. So I'm either dragging my handlebars on the rut to the inside of me, or I'm going over the one that I'm in. This is so... I can't imagine how long it takes to build something like this. It's very, very impressive. Especially to test ride it and all the different ruts and try and get it flowing and things like timing working out to be if you're taking one rut compared to another, if they work out to be similar speeds. And then I think the longest bit has got to be going back afterwards and placing all these bloody rocks down. What a tedious job. I can't imagine how mind-numbing that is, just going through the track editor and just placing each rock one by one. Especially if you then, obviously, you've got some rocks that are bigger than the others, so you've got to have more than one texture or more than one image that you're dropping around on top of all these. Around to here. Drop. Oh, that log's a little bit of an inconvenience. Around the corner. Up and over and round. I'm kind of hoping that I can get this done within like an hour. I think an hour is a very good amount of time for enduro tracks to be. I think the Krakenberg from MX Bikes is perfectly on an hour if you have a good run. I believe the last enduro track I done by Matthias was about an hour or so as well. Probably should have had a cheeky scroll through the tracks post, because I know every now and then some people post their lap times in there. And what's quite nice, I've just looked down in the bottom left, it has put me on lap 2 at the very beginning, so it will count your lap time first time round. So I've not, well actually I've got the time overlay at the top left. I'm only 16 minutes in! Oh my, I thought I was like half hour, 45 minutes deep. Oh god, I might run out of things to talk about here. It's going to be a bit embarrassing, but I suppose I do get moaned at for talking too much, so it'd be nice to have a little bit of quiet time. A little bit of MX Bikes, MX Bikes, bloody hell. Can you tell that I predominantly play one game? A little bit of MX Simulator ASMR is what I wanted to say, as ugly as the bike sounds in this game are. That is something that I'm also very surprised that hasn't changed over the years. Oh my god. Oh, I just ripped my head off on a log. Yeah, I'm very surprised that nobody's released like proper sounds on this game. That is one thing that Bikes has going for it. The engine sounds are quite nice. And so Track They Are as well. Recently they've got some really nice sounds. Like, they purchased like a professionally recorded one rather than making anything themselves, which I suppose is the right way to go if you're not too confident on it. Yeah, MX Sim don't sound too lovely. There's a few replacement packs which I've tried over time, and I think they all sound just as gross. But some of them sound like really tinny, like really metallic, and I'm just not a massive fan. What you can do is if you go /pipe and then a number, you know, it sounds a little bit different. It has a little bit of an echo to the bike, but all that is it's like it plays the engine sound once, then it plays it again after a short delay. So it sounds different, but it just has like a delay on it. But maybe I'll run it like this. I'm not sure if that sounds better or worse. If it's worse, I do apologise. You've got to listen to the rest of the video like it. It sounds louder. Got a lot louder in my ears now. Hopefully I remember to tone that down a little bit in the editing process. Oh, over there. I mean, we're barking now. Clearly it was an engine sound issue up until this point. Even hitting ruts. Oh, for God's sake. Ah! What's wrong with me? Wait, which way? I came from that way, didn't I? Yes, okay. Last thing I want is to start going backwards. That would be embarrassing. I do have a habit of going the wrong way around tracks, as Mr. Jesse Mullock knows all too well. Up over that. Oh, here we go. We've got a long straight through the, let's call it a whip section. We're up. How have I survived that? It's fine. Bring it back round. Bring it back. Hit it from the back. Jump to the inside. Get on the brakes. Skirt. Up. Triple. Here we go. Supercross. This is my forte. Hey, get through that section, no problem. Honestly, just give me a Supercross track. I'll be a very happy man all the time. I'm braking here. I have no idea what's coming up next. Everything's kind of like loading in front of me. Here we go. Left, right, left, right. I might need to make my settings a little bit faster, maybe, in regards to turning. I feel like if I have some really sharp switchbacks, I have trouble getting the bike leant over from one direction all the way over to the other. Just feels very, very, very slow. But it's kind of, it's what I'm comfortable on. I know if I was to change it, then every time I'd come on sim, the muscle memory wouldn't be there anymore. I feel like the less you change things, the more comfortable and the more consistent you get. What I do need to change, actually, before I do any more races, it doesn't really matter whilst I'm doing this, is I got sent a whole bunch of suspensions the other day by Mr. Tanner Rogers, because apparently he watched my elimination race and was getting triggered by some of the legs off crashes I was getting. Like, me not really necessarily doing anything wrong, the bike just kicking out because my suspension is utter dookie cheeks. So I very much appreciate that. I'll try a few things out here and there and see how it goes if I ever do want to branch out and try and do some more racing. Is this a line or... Yeah, no, it is a line. Okay. I mean, I've not done it the right way at all. I've used all of the track there. Being very innovative with my line choice. Oh, who's put a log here? Who's put a bloody log here? There's not even any trees about. There's one singular tree. Where'd all those logs come from? Going around this one. I'm not doing it. There we go. In the river. I can see all the rocks hiding in the ground, just preparing for them. Double. Oh, there we go. Double again. And up and over. Nice. I'm going to get too carried away. Knowing me, I'll just jump face first into one of these logs and it'll be absolute death. You guys have no idea what the channel probably is, but the amount of times I accidentally say this is death unintentionally, and it just turns into a cheeky little play on words or a plug. I don't know if they even upload to that channel anymore. It used to be an old MX Simulator channel. Yeah, I don't know if they upload. It's Liss is all one word, and then Def was DEF. A little bit different. I remember watching some of the like really old sim Supercross races. Way back before I even had the game. So this is prior to 2015 on that channel. But yeah, really good stuff. I might have to go digging, have a look through the old archives, see if it still exists. That is... Oh, I wish you could look back on this game. It's so frustrating. How on earth... Oh, sorry, I've just looked in front of me. What the... Here, maybe? Go. 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 Keep the momentum going. Go. Oh no, a sharp one. Oh, it's fine. Go. Yes. Oh, clean. Thank God for that. That looked bloody demoralising. Standing up to that could be the thumbnail section right there. That looked bloody horrific. Oh, it's fine. We're making it through. No. Oh, you bastard. I thought I'd saved it. Ah, God. Top tip, if you ever get stuck in like a weird situation like that, just let go of everything other than reverse. And sometimes, every now and then, it will save your life. Not that time though. I thought I'd made it. Oh God, where am I going? Is this down? It is down. Third person problems. We love a cheeky off camber. Oh. And to the left. Oh. I feel like you could probably make a compilation out of all the weird noises that I've made to myself during this. Go up and over and round. Hug the inside. Please. Keep going. Yes. Lovely. Oh, keep her on track. There we go. Keep her on track again. Oh, thank God. Yeah, he's blessing me. It's the little ones like that where if you get a leg off, it's just like, oh, God, just end my suffering now already. But I don't think tiny mistakes like that should justify laying on the ground for 10 seconds. I'm surprised yet that... Well, it might exist, I'm not aware. There's been no motocross game where the amount of time that you are on the ground for is impacted by the severity of the crash. I know that MX Bikes has just implemented that feature where there's a respawn delay depending on how fast your crash is. But nobody uses it. It's like off by default, and I can't imagine many people want to turn it on after all these years of having instant resets. But it'd be nice if a game had that by default from the very beginning. Maybe I'll convince the track they are guys to make that a feature rather than us running over to the bike all the time. Go through here. I feel like I've made a hell of a lot of progress. There's been no... I'm going to jinx myself. There's been no real section here where I've been properly stuck on for ages. And we've kind of been moving forwards the entire time. The occasional crash here and there, but not too shabby. Round to the left. Hit the cheeky little rock. Another rock garden. Survive. Thank you. And slow her down. I kind of got used to this other pipe sound now. I will say, if you do turn that on, every single time that the like a race restarts or if you change track, you will need to put it on again. Fun MX simulator tips with Lins. Or if you want to make the map bigger, you can do like /map scale space and then a number. I know sometimes that's beneficial. Like, I mean, on this track, for example, I can see my arrow. I can't see anything else really. Oh god! Oh god! Oh god! Oh god! Ow! Okay, how have I not crashed there? This is my lucky day. I'm having a very good day today. I felt good on bikes, feeling decent on sim when I'm hopping over here. Might just do a little bit of, maybe do a little bit of supercross. Oh lordy! Oh lord! Oh! Jinx myself again. Oh Lord, have mercy on my soul. Double, and again. Double, and again. Double. I'm guessing that's a split section. I'm hoping I've not just cut the track. And... Pick a line, any line. Not that line. Not that line. Oh, God. Go, 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 go. Faster the better, surely. Yes, done it through again. I feel like this track's just very, very well made. Because things look really intimidating when you go up to them, but all of the bumps seem like just the right amount, where if you hit them correctly, and manipulate what the bike's doing rather than just being a passenger. And I ride and I ride. Do 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 do. I think only the older people watching this will probably get that reference, but I hope at least one person does. Please, if you've watched this far and get the reference, let me know so I don't feel like an idiot. Over. Nice that there's a little smooth line in between all these sections. You're not just forced to try and work your way over all these massive rocks. Double. Double. There we go. Easy does it. Or log bridge. Almost jumped over the side. We'll transfer off the rock down the hill. Call me K-Dub. Rip. Oh my goodness. Keep it going. Guess I'm going around to the left here. Yes, we are. Keep going. Is this a jump? No. Well, it could have been. It was a tiny jump, but didn't want to commit to it. And every now and then you just get these little blind areas where there's a really sharp turn straight afterwards and you just hit the ejecto-ceto button. Oh, that's like the one different coloured rock I've seen on this entire track. Oh, another nice little split section. Can we just cheat and jump through the middle? Don't think so. It looked very, very sharp. Up and over, around to the left. Oh, they're basically identical. It's fine. I love this. A lot of these parts are really innovative, but it's really cool as well. Especially when you get a lap time so long. It's rare that you'll do a track like this and just go and hit multiple laps. So the whole time, it's almost just discovering everything for the first time. I think it's really, really fun. Much more fun, in my opinion, than running hundreds of laps on the same Nationals or Supercross track. Personal opinion, of course. You are entitled to do whatever it is that you want to do with your time. Up. Up. Up and over. Up and over there. Oh my god. Yeah, I feel like I've been going for absolutely ages, but we're only just come up to the half-hour mark. I probably should have checked when I very, very first started to see where my arrow was on the map. What? Bruh. Bruh. I believe where that orange strip is in the middle, I believe I was kind of on the, like, to the right of that. So, I mean, I can't even use that as a guide, really. I still have no idea where on earth I would be at, because it all kind of serpentines back in, twists around itself. There's some bloody over-under sections with log tunnels, so I can't really say how long's left. It doesn't matter. We're here for a good time and a long time. Rob. I need to find someone that wants to hop on and record some sim videos every now and then, because Charlie had sim but then lost all of his details and the email that he used, so he can't kind of get his registration key back and doesn't want to buy it again. Rum dabbles, but not the fastest, so I think I'd spend a lot of the time waiting rather than riding with. And then, to be fair, Chickens asked me if I can teach him to play sim sometime. That could be quite cool. Maybe I'll get on that. I'll message the old chicken. Up. I could also dabble in some online stuff, but no idea what sort of servers are up nowadays. And knowing me on this game at least, I would get my my arse absolutely handed to me. And I've got a bit of an ego. I like winning. I do hate losing. I will avoid it as much as possible. Oh, no hidden surprises in this lake. Lovely. Gotta be bloody freezing with all the snow out. Wouldn't want to get inside there. Up and over. Oh, this is a little bit of a tricky section, isn't it? Back-to-back logs and rocks. I'm using the last rock each time to jump over the log so I don't get like a horrible kick off of them. I'm very surprised. My frames have been really good around here, which I'm very shocked by. Because there's a hell of a lot of objects dotted around, from all of the banners keeping you on track to the trees that are dotted around as well. And I thought it would be quite a frame-intensive track, because even on the tracks page on the forums, Matthias was showing people how to remove like the trees and stuff to help with FPS. Oh, survive that, thank you. Oh, actually, I've just looked on the map. We could almost be done here. We're right up next to where we started. Go on around to the right. Oh, I have no idea if this is like a somewhat good lap time, but whatever we finish on, or if the lap even counts, I'm hoping that I've not missed any timing gates out. I think I've been quite well behaved around here. I want you guys as well to go and download this track, give it a go, or if you've played it once or twice already, let me know what your best lap times are down below. Oh, we might not be done. It might have been a trick. Could have been a ruse. Oh no, we're going back on ourselves. Oh, that rut's nice. You get cranked over in there, Jesus. Oh yeah, and then this is back onto the start straight. So, where is the finish line? Oh, there he is. Old man on the left. We done a 31:20, which is not bad whatsoever. Yeah, let me know what you've done if you've played this track. I've just realised that my controller overlay is completely over it. There we go. I've moved it. It should have paused for a second, and I've bought it myself. A 31:20 in the bottom left. But I think that'll do it from me. I hope you certainly enjoyed the video. A really fun track, and every single one of these that Matthias actually releases, I have so much fun with. Like, they're so well made. Whatever day I release this on, it should be getting closer and closer to Christmas. Hope you're enjoying your holidays so far, if you've broken up from school or wherever it may be. Hope you're enjoying yourself, spend some good old time with the family. And I hope you have a lovely rest of the day, whatever you're up to. I'm going to catch you boys in the next video. Goodbye. Wanted to make it, I guess. I know I live with the criticisms. People are giving opinion, they put it upon a pedestal. A pendant for your thoughts, but I never asked for change. My work ethic's ridiculous, and yours is not the same. I swear to God that I wrote it all with a pure intention. The truest testament with no excessive false aesthetics. You couldn't imagine or fathom the effort I'm exuding. My heart and soul in this shit, but yet they force me to prove.